Welcome to another episode of Make the Cut. So glad that you're here. So if you're new here, my name is Jess. This is my mom,
Renee.
So we're your hosts tonight. You get to hang out with us. Perhaps you're sewing while you have us on in the background. So just think of us as your sewing besties while you're working on a project tonight, maybe, or perhaps just relaxing and enjoy the show.
Yeah. Hi, Misty.
Hi, welcome.
Joanne, Shannon, welcome.
So tonight's show will be about 30 minutes long. We've got 4 standout projects we're so excited to share with you. Tonight's theme is the vault. So we went through the pattern archive and picked 4 projects that we haven't talked about or shared in a while.
Yep.
And we have some fun, fresh ideas. Shannon's back. Hi, Dawn. Good to see you again. Gail. Oh, I just love seeing everybody in the comments.
Nancy's back too. From Ontario.
Welcome. Thanks for joining.
Cynthia, Lynn. Hello, everybody.
Donna's live again.
And
awesome.
Miss Jen. Hello.
Hey, Jen. All right. Awesome. So we do have a discount going on tonight.
Yep. It's Make the Cut. That's the code.
So it's 25% off the supplies and the patterns that we'll show tonight. A lot of the projects that we're showing are very cotton forward, which is different. So not a whole lot of faux leather, but we all have so many pretty cottons in our stash that it's kind of fun to have bags to display them.
Definitely. Usually the thing that I need too, if I have a stash of my cottons, then I need like some type of interfacing or lining or, something a little extra, some structure. So we're going to feature some of that tonight too. So if you've been waiting for some of that to go on sale, now's your chance.
So if you want to shop tonight's show, we've linked everything at the bottom of the screen. Otherwise, there's a link in the description to the collection on our website that has everything all in one place. So you can shop during the show, and our little YouTube video feed will still be displayed as you shop, which is really cool. Otherwise, you can wait till the end.
Yeah.
So,
and some is very limited, or it might only be one item. So if you see that and you want it, hop on, get it in your cart and check out quick. Because I think there's a special with just one item tonight for sure. I know.
Yeah. And let's see. Some things are already marked down. So you'll get an additional 25%.
Yeah. So that's an even better special for you. Dawn, we are so happy that you loved your order. Welcome, Sue Ellen. Welcome to your first live show. Hello in Mississippi.
Hi,
Florida.
Patricia. Tammy.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Arizona. Shannon loves her zips from last week, her clover.
You got them already.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That is very quick. New Hampshire. Hello, Linda, Cindy, Diane. Great. Let's get started.
Okay, so we have an icebreaker question for you guys. What is your favorite sewing snack or drink? We love seeing everybody in the live chat, so feel free to just say hello like everyone's been doing, and we love to share an icebreaker just to start the conversation for tonight.
Hi, Lynn and Sharon. Do you have a special drink or snack yourself? We usually don't say what we like.
Yeah, that's true. Usually at night, I like to have a cup of tea. I'm usually sewing at night, and that's just relaxing. I'll actually like have an LED candle or sometimes a real candle in a safe spot, and like some nice music on, or a show in the background. How about you?
Yeah, I'll usually have an old movie on in the background, something that I know, so I can kind of pay attention to my sewing instead of the show, and I might get something done. And then, hot tea is good. Not coffee at night anymore for me. I love anything chocolate. That's true. Sometimes something a little sweet. Kettle corn, popcorn,
goldfish crackers, iced tea, M&Ms,
jelly beans.
Oh, fun. We all need to have like a potluck.
Yeah,
having our favorite snacks and sew together.
M&Ms, Jen.
That doesn't surprise me. All right, so let's jump into tonight's show. So the first project that we wanted to share, this was one of my first patterns. The first pattern that I ever designed was the puppy pillow, a dog bed, but this was the first tote bag. So this is the Anna tote, and you can see there's 3 different cottons featured here, and then there's an optional recessed zipper on the top. So to be a little bit more beginner friendly, you don't have to add any closure or you could do a magnetic snap. You could just leave it open top if you're new to bag making. But okay, we're back.
We tried something. Is anybody out there anymore? Miss Marilyn, traveling to 151.
Okay, yay!
You did it.
Wow. Okay, thank you guys for sticking around.
Yep.
Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, so we just showed the Anna tote, and to go along with the tote, we're featuring a fun zipper bundle tonight. Okay, yay! Thanks everybody. Okay. Oh, I think it was the internet connection for some reason.
I just had to redo everything.
Yeah.
Get it started again. So thanks for holding out and waiting.
Yeah. So the Preppy zipper bundle has 2 different stripe zippers in it. There's a rose and white, the red, white, the navy, the magnolia, and the blue jean. So it's a really nice assortment of some neutral blues and greens, and then you've got some fun, bright pops of color in there too. And then there's a variety of zipper pulls.
Miss Marilyn, we broke it. Yeah. Too many people were on watching.
Maybe. I don't know. Okay, well, welcome back, everybody. We're going to continue on with the fun inspiration tonight. Okay, so next we wanted to show this bundle. We found these in the warehouse, and they're very, very low in stock.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought it would be fun to feature them tonight because they've got beautiful colors for summer. And I was thinking it would be really fun to make a set of bags for yourself, or if you want to make bags to gift, then you'd have like some really fun ones to work with. So there's a stripe, lots of different florals. The designer is Created Project Joy.
Yes.
And there are 10 1-yard cuts in this bundle. It retails for $140. It's already on sale for $100 plus 25% off.
Yes.
So grab it if you want it. I think we only have a few of these left.
There's not very many. So that'll probably go quick.
See if I can show
it's
better.
gorgeous fabric. So it's kind of reminiscent a little bit of a batik look, but it's not batik. But it is so pretty.
The sunflowers, and
it is cotton, Shannon. Yes, it's cotton, quilter's cotton, high quality fabric.
And there's lots of cool colors: purples, pinks, greens, blues that you could match with faux leather or cork.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very pretty.
Plus, you could even use the stripes on the Anna tote and then have a floral on top or mix and match. So that was kind of our inspiration. Plus, the Preppy zipper bundle goes really, really well with it.
Yes.
Okay. So we do have some more cottons that we're featuring on sale tonight.
Yes.
So this is the first one. This is Tula Pink Roar. And we have some coordinating faux leathers in the sale collection as well. So they match perfectly to make a darling bag. Why are you laughing?
I'm just laughing. I love this fabric. And there is a little pterodactyl on here. So it's just hidden in there and it just blends right in. It's not real noticeable, but you could fussy cut that if you wanted to show that pterodactyl off. I actually made a dress with this and some other Tula pink fabric for her niece, my granddaughter.
Yeah.
So.
And your purse tonight that you brought here, is it right?
Yeah, my Fifth Avenue has that on too. And that coordinates really well with the new weave.
Yes.
The new white grape.
That's not in tonight's sale.
The Preppy zipper bundle again. Somebody would like to see that again. Sue Ellen would.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to show it backwards so I can read what style zipper pulls are in here. There's heart zipper pulls, tassel cap zipper pulls. So there's those 2 styles and the colors to coordinate with the zipper coil itself.
Yes. And you get 12 in there or 15? 15 zipper pulls.
Yep, 15 zipper pulls. And the coil colors, you get antique, gold, gunmetal, and nickel. So
it's a great assortment.
Really nice.
We have other ones of those zipper bundles. We're just featuring that one tonight on the sale, but that doesn't mean you can't order any of the other stuff that's on our website.
Okay, so the cotton bundle may not be linked in the show if it's sold out, but if you click the link to go directly to our website, it would show there if it's sold out or not. Okay. All right, so next we have some more cotton fabrics. So this one is from Cloud9, and they make organic cotton fabric. So we love when fabric is available as an organic option. So it's nice against your skin. So this one,
All That Wander.
All That Wander is the name of this one. So it's got a mint green. You guys can see the color okay. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate. A mint green and then like a tomato red little abstract dots. So pretty simplistic.
Great for linings.
Great for lining. Yeah. Or if you like more of a minimalist geometric look.
Yeah.
There's that
would be
one.
pretty.
What's the next one, Mom?
The next one, this one is called, this is also from Cloud9. It's Easy Weekend Free Fall.
So this is also 100% organic cotton. It's a really nice blush, rosy pink color, and this is the cotton fabric. But yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say it's a little heavier. I wouldn't call it a canvas, but it does have a definite weave that you can kind of see like a canvas would. It feels just slightly heavier, but I would not call it canvas. It just has a little bit of a different look.
It's a really nice, like, thicker cotton.
Yes.
Okay.
The zippers are a yard long, correct?
Yes, each is a yard, and you get 9 pulls. And then it comes in this nice case that has little plastic closure here, so you can just snap it closed, and your zippers are all organized for you.
Yes. The 25%, Patricia, that is, you need to enter the code Make the Cut at checkout. It is also highlighted on the top of that page on our website, the Make the Cut.
Mom's doing a better job at keeping up with the comments than I am.
So this one, no. This is from Benartex, Domino Effects Chantilly Floral.
So this is just a black and white print. This is also a great one for linings, where you can make a really pretty evening bag too.
Yeah, it's very cute. Or a little girl's dress, again, if you want to make a dress.
We don't have any dress patterns.
Sorry,
though.
we don't have any dress patterns. I'm just thinking of Sophia.
And one of the upcoming projects that we're going to share, this would be really pretty with.
Oh, that would be.
Yeah, so I'll show this fabric again in a minute. Okay. And then next, we have a special fabric. We have it in multiple colors. This is Frank Lloyd Wright fabric.
March Balloons.
March Balloons. So we have it in 3 different colors. This is limited edition fabric. Let's see. What's the manufacturer of this one?
This is Cloud9.
Oh, Cloud9 as well?
Yes.
Okay. So this first one that I had shown, this one's called Glass Jewels. So there's like a butter yellow, which is actually really trendy for this year. And then we've got like a royal blue, a green, a teal, red, and like a mauve.
Yeah.
So really fun.
And this is organic again. So those of you that are looking to have a little bit more of a safe fabric in your sewing room, this is organic. This is another one, and I don't remember the name of this blue one. But on our website, you can just click on the little dots, and that'll take you to the different colors. So depending which color that you like tonight.
And organic means that there's not any pesticides sprayed on the cotton at all. So it's just comforting to know that.
Yes, it is.
And it's rare as well. So it's special fabric. And this final one is called Desert. So it's just more of a muted tone. And it is accurate on my screen here for the color tones, I would say. And you can see it online too. We pulled the images directly from Cloud9's website. So that way you have that color accurate.
Yes.
So side by side here, why don't we just show all 3 colors? So we have the water, the glass jewels, and then the desert. Good luck picking.
Yeah,
because they're all so pretty.
They are. And they go with so many different fabric of our faux leathers too. I mean, we laid them out side by side with things in the warehouse, and it just, you can really pick out whatever you like out of it and highlight that color to make it pop.
Yeah, this would be really pretty with mustard. We have mustard faux leather. We have a sunstone cork fabric, the coral cork fabric, and
The weave, the green weave, the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The evergreen.
Evergreen.
Yes, evergreen faux leather.
That's okay, Pam. We got to take care of our pups. Susie loves the water. Hi, Sue. Yeah,
Awesome.
they do remind me of stained glass windows.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
Okay, so to go along with the Anna as well, we thought we would feature the stabilizer for this project. So if you really like this project, we've got the cotton, the zippers, and then also that stabilizer in between that helps it stand up on its own. So if this gets squished, in your car, it'll just pop right back into shape, which is really nice.
So we have our air mesh. So those of you who are not familiar with our air mesh, you can use this on the outside of a project, or you can also use it in place of foam. And what's nice is it normally does not crease. So if you're used to working with the regular, like the Bozo foam or our foam, that can get a little bit of a crease in it sometimes if you have it folded, but the air mesh does not really crease.
So what it is it's 2 layers of mesh with a layer of foam in between. So it compresses as you sew, and it keeps that nice body to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it stabilizes your bag.
It's easier to sew through. So those of you that don't have a semi-industrial, or you have a machine that maybe you find hard sewing through all the layers, this you can sew through very easily. That's what I've been told. Customers really like it. I have tried it on different machines that I have, from $99 machine on up, and I'm not going to say it goes through like butter. You got to have the right needle and everything, but it sews really nicely. I love it.
So we have it in 4 colors, just neutral colors. Generally, you're using this as the interior stabilizer, but you could also use it for backpack straps, or you could use it for like a drawstring bag, like athletic bags, duffel bags, something that's lightweight and breathable. You can kind of see the foam a little bit better. So we have in black, beige, navy, and white. So definitely give it a try. If you've had a hard time sewing through thickness in your machine, the air mesh may help.
The air mesh is really nice. And we have that on our Casablanca. Sorry. How do you say Casablanca?
Casablanca.
Is this next?
And that's our water tumbler carrier pattern, by the way. Okay, next is the turtle text. So that's a Sallie Tomato exclusive as well. We had this idea to make a fabric special just for bag linings. So this is a coated cotton. You can iron it from the right side. The back side has the coating on it, but it's great for linings because it's water resistant, it's really easy to clean, and the tan is out of stock. So we just have the gray in stock for tonight.
It has just a slight stretch. This would be very similar to a cotton that has a little bit of stretch one way, but I would say no, it doesn't really, it has a little give to it.
Yeah. And here's the design of it too. Let me just hold it up a little bit. So it's kind of like a grunge.
It's very neutral.
Weave pattern, I'd say.
Oh, the air mesh. Is the air mesh stretchy? I'm going to say no. It's not really.
Does it have a bias?
It has a little bit of stretch. You can see that curl a little bit as it stretches, so it's a little stretchy.
Mm-hmm.
So depending where you put it, if you're using it for a pocket or something, might dictate which way that you would want it to go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad to see the comments on the turtle text. Can you use it on cork and faux leather?
Yeah.
Either one.
Mm-hmm.
Either one
Absolutely.
works. Either one. That's
Okay.
true. The New Year's Eve sew along.
Yeah.
That's what Sue said.
So you got to try some during the event. That's awesome.
You can use the air mesh with turtle text. You can beef it up if you want to put more interfacing, like hair canvas, decor bond. Those you can put those on there as well.
Okay, so next project we wanted to share is the Betty bag, and this has been a popular pattern over the years. I think because it has so many uses, And there's no cork or faux leather on this project. It's all cotton. So there are several options for this project to customize it.
Mhm.
So this one, we used Insole Bright in between the layers, and the pattern explains how to do that. But we made this one into an insulated lunch pouch, and you can add your utensils up here or granola bar, whatever you'd like up top, and then you can have all your containers down there. And this one, we have more of like a cosmetic bag, or you could organize tech supplies, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, your makeup,
Notions, to
aromatherapy
take for the
bottles.
retreat.
There's
Yep.
little places here. I don't know if you can see that. I'm like probably holding it with my hand there. And then these are Velcroed in, so you can take these out if you wanted to, and then just have it in there.
Yes,
Organized.
it's removable dividers, which is nice, depending on what you're using it for.
And that's our Betty.
And I just wanted to show these fabrics again, seeing the Betty pouch. I just think these are nice and chic and really fun to use either for the exterior or the interior of the project. And then you've got the pretty zippers to go with. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize. So the zipper bundle has the rose and white stripe to go with the Cloud9 fabric. Cute. And the
Cool.
stripe would go with this one, the red and white stripe. Oh my gosh.
Everything's matching. We didn't even plan it.
Oh, thank you, Debbie. Have you made the Betty bag before? So glad that you like the pattern. Thank you. Okay, so to go along with the Betty, we're featuring another Sallie Tomato exclusive material, which is our mini mesh. So I developed this because a lot of the mesh on the market had really wide holes, and anytime I would put like my laptop cord in the bag, it would poke through the holes, and I just get frustrated. So it's really a nice fine mesh. This one does have a little bit of stretch to it as well. So when you're cutting out pockets and things, just make sure that the stretch is going with the width of your piece, and typically the pattern will have that in the cutting layout. But this material is quite
This is
wide.
54.
I think this is 54.
Okay. So kind of like the mesh, the regular air mesh. This is
Yes.
wide as well. So I didn't point that out too. So it's not 45, right? It's wider.
So we have the colors to match the air mesh and the mini mesh.
Yes. So we have the navy, black, and then we also have white.
And the mesh on the Betty bag, like I mentioned, the pockets are all optional. So this top pocket up here is mesh, and we used the mini mesh. You can kind of see that. And then there's mesh on the inside divider. This bag is an older bag, and we use the wider mesh like I was mentioning before, which still works just fine. It's just personal preference, whatever you have on hand, or if you like the mini mesh and want to try it, grab it while it's on sale.
Yep. Oh, Dawn's already done some shopping. Thank you, Dawn.
Thank you. Okay, what's next? So next, we're featuring some fun faux leathers, bright for summertime. Real quick, I just want to say thanks everybody for tuning in. We froze for a while and then we came back on, so the show might go an extra 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, we're going as fast as we can.
Okay, so some of the faux leathers that we picked for tonight were inspired by this little Heidi bag pattern. So this is the mini size, which is also featured in the show for tonight's sale. And it's got this cute little wrist strap with a swivel hook and a D-ring. What's nice is that the edges are left raw. So if you need a quick little project or a gift item, if you sew for craft fairs over the summer, this is a really fun one to feature prints or these really bright solids, something that's a little bit more trendy that maybe you don't want to invest your time in sewing a huge bag with a trendy color, but then you can make just a fun little mini one to embrace the trend.
Yeah, or that can go inside.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need to add the wrist strap. It is sewn onto the D-ring, but if you wanted to leave that off, so you have some little organizer pouches.
And this used a type of a finish on here. So you finish that off.
Mm-hmm.
So edge coated it. Now this is the large size that I was supposed to sew on. So I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
So I cut it out just so you could see the difference between the size.
Well, let's hold it up like closer, maybe. Just so, like, for scale wise, if we were like way out here, it would look big.
But it's a great beginner friendly pattern too. Mm-hmm. If you're teaching somebody to sew this summer, I think this would be a great one too, with the zipper on there, a little bit of techniques that you're learning.
I'd say you could probably cut it all out and sew it with a beginner in 2 or 3 hours, maybe like in an afternoon or a morning.
I think 2 hours.
So yeah. And the wrist strap is on the larger size as well. Let me grab my phone so you can see. The larger size will fit the cell phone. Oh, there's a glare. Yeah.
Okay. So we have the colors in the faux leather. So we've got the Pebble, the Legacy. Again, I'm not real good with all my colors, but shimmer. I know the shimmer.
You know that, Mom.
I love the shimmer. So if you're looking for something that's has a little bit of glitter to it, this just gives that little bit. I love that. And
this is more of like an apricot orange. I don't know. There we go. That's a better color.
Yeah, that is.
Okay. And the lights are really reflecting, but let me hold it up kind of close. So you can see it's like a pearlescent finish on it, but then the color is more of like a apricot. So really fun.
Thank you, Bev, for coming to the Shop and Sew event. We're hoping to have one this fall. And Alyssa, we hope your daughter loved the bag.
Sue says Sue Ellen loves the pink. Awesome. Okay.
Then we have, I think, one more bag. And is that it then?
Yes. We have one more project to share with you.
Thanks for staying tuned. This is the Alice. Another great bag to showcase fabric. Would you call this beginner? Intermediate?
I think this one is probably advanced beginner because of the snaps. But it has a lining, pockets. The base is really nice and deep. So if you take like wider lunch containers to work, this is a nice one. The sides snap, open and close. Oh, I can't get it right now. Okay, there we go. And then there is a crossbody strap too. And what's really cute about this one is the webbing becomes a design element. Mm-hmm. And you can snap the sides closed as well. So if you, sorry, we're not showing this here. We're like getting all tangled in the bag. I guess I'm still feeling flustered from
I
before.
apologize.
We're off our game tonight because of the frozen.
But you get the idea where it's open like this, and then you can cinch it up if you want to. So depending, if you're going shopping, all of a sudden, you start shoving stuff in there, or somebody says, "Hey, Mom, can you hold this? Can you hold this? Can you hold this?" Or, "Hey, honey, can you hold this?" Oh, we froze again. Somebody's power went out.
Oh, okay.
Shannon.
All right.
Maybe that's just Shannon.
Okay.
Yes, I think books would be nice in there. Yeah, either in there or the Anna.
And you can wear it crossbody. So you can kind of get an idea. Okay.
Very cute.
So this is the Alice tote. And the pattern is in the show tonight. And also the snaps. So we thought it would be fun to include the snaps in the show. Of course, the snaps are optional on this bag as well, but they are nice for the closure and the sides. So we have the snaps and the tools. And I encourage you to try line snaps if you haven't already. They're really fun for different closures, for pockets, and you can add them usually like after you make your bag too. So if you make your project and you feel like it needs an extra little closure, yes, you could go ahead and add that.
I like this idea that's in here. I don't know if any of you noticed this, but the label for the handmade label is on the inside. So
yeah, you can put your label really anywhere you want. Multiple labels.
I would just like smile if I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing that somebody had made me this bag.
Yeah, very cute. Okay, so that wraps up our show for tonight. Thank you all for joining, and have fun shopping. I hope that we inspired you, or maybe you picked up on a tip tonight, or maybe you're just here to hang out, and we love that too.
Yes.
So it's great to connect with everybody and spend some time together. So,
and any suggestions, again, just email info@Sallie Tomato or Renee@Sallie Tomato, and we will be happy to look at those. And we want to show you things that you want to see, or a technique, or whatever.
Oh,
We're open.
yeah.
We're open.
We love feedback. We love ideas and inspiring you guys. So.
We're here to have fun with you and inspire you, like she said. And I don't know, it's all about having fun sewing, being together.
Yeah. So the code for tonight, if you do want to shop, we've linked all of the products in the show, or you can go on our website, sallietomato.com/makethecut. It's linked in the description of this video. So the code is make the cut, all together as one word, for 25% off, which goes through next week, Wednesday. So you have time to shop. And if you're watching the replay, hopefully the code is still working for you. Otherwise, we'll have a fresh collection every single week. We'll see what makes the cut next week.
Yep.
So we have
what
some
kind of surprises
ideas already. So
we have a different surprise next week.
Yep. Every Wednesday, we'll be live on YouTube, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. So hope you hang out with us again, and have a great rest of your evening.
Dawn,
Have you missed any questions?
Yep, just want to talk to Dawn there. She wants to know if this store is ever open for shopping. We did have a shop and sew event this spring. We are hoping to have one this fall. And then you can always order online with pickup. If you know you're coming through Fox Lake, you can choose that as an option so you don't have to have shipping.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have our warehouse set up for shopping. Who knows what will happen. We're planning on expanding the warehouse in the next couple of weeks here. Hopefully everything goes through.
Exciting.
So we'll have more room to
little
bring
Fox
in more
Lake.
fun things and more events, hopefully, too. So.
Have a wonderful weekend, rest of your week and weekend. Bye now.
Bye.